Welcome to this lesson. In this video, we'll be looking at logical reasoning. And at the end of the lesson, you should be able to define and understand what is logical reasoning, state some importance of logical reasoning. So let's delve in. What is logic or logical reasoning? So now, for us to be able to answer this question, I would like us to consider the following scenario. So imagine this scenario. It's a Saturday morning in your home and you notice water all over the bathroom floor. So your little sister walks out of the bathroom with wet slippers, and you notice that there is a bucket overturned in the corner of the bathroom. Then your mother asks, "Who spilled water everywhere?" Now, how will you be able to answer that question? For you to be able to answer that question, we look at these three scenarios or these three statements, and we find the consistency to draw a conclusion. So from the first statement, we notice that there is water all over the bathroom floor, okay? And we notice that your little sister walks out of the bathroom with wet slippers, so that means she is coming out of the bathroom. She was there in the place of the action or the crime scene, so to say. So now we also observe that there is a bucket overturned in the corner of the bathroom. So probably that bucket was the one responsible for the spilling of the water. So maybe there was water inside. So all those are assumptions and claims. So who spilled water everywhere? So based on these three statements that we've observed carefully, water all over the bathroom floor, little sister walks out of the bathroom with wet slippers, there is a bucket overturned in the corner of the bathroom, we can likely say that the person responsible is the little sister. She is, or she is likely to be the one responsible for spilling water everywhere in the bathroom. So now, the process of reconsidering these statements and coming to a conclusion is what we consider to be logic or logical reasoning. So now I'm going to give a formal definition of what logical reasoning is. So, definition. Logic or logical reasoning is the study of the correct process of thinking or reasoning. So that is what logical reasoning is. The study of the correct process of thinking or reasoning. So, why is logical reasoning important? Let's look at some of the importance. The first one is logical reasoning helps in solving math and science problems. So, for us to be able to solve math problems, we need the help of logical reasoning. In what way? In following rules, making connections between statements. So say, for example, you are given a statement. What is the sum of 1 stroke and 3 strokes? How do you solve this problem? Through logical reasoning, we can assert that the word sum implies an addition, right? So that means if I'm summing everything up together, I'm going to be adding them to give me 5 strokes. So through logical reasoning, we can solve maths problem. So another benefit is logical reasoning helps you to solve problems. So what kind of problems? Puzzles, fixing things together, stuff like that. Through logical reasoning, we can solve such problems. And another one is logical reasoning prepares you for life. So how does logical reasoning do that? It helps you to make better decisions. So let's say you have a choice to make between two alternatives. Through logical reasoning, you can think and make the right decisions. Is that okay? And lastly, for the sake of this video, logical reasoning makes you think clearly. So like the scenario we considered, we were able to come to a conclusion based on some set of statements. And for the most part, logical reasoning is not just used only in mathematics. Even in law and in almost every area of life, we make use of logical reasoning. So you can see the importance of the study. So in our next video, we'll be considering logical statements and types of logical statements. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next video.